2020. Okay, and we are working on page 23 of our morning work packet. In box 1, you're going to put the words in alphabetical order. We have Tommy, shed, bright, down, and snow. There are not enough lines for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, and we only have 4 lines, so let's just add a line right here. Okay. And 2, you're going to count how many vertices, and we're going to circle them in red. Okay, so that's going to be the corners. And fix the sentence. When is it my turn? We're going to look at capitalization, punctuation, and spelling. Count how much money is in box 4. We're going to find the missing numbers in our addition and subtraction sentences, and we are going to use number bonds. Okay, round to the nearest hundreds. We're looking at this spot right here. And then how many syllables does each word have? Try clapping out the word to help you. Okay, and we have social studies and interesting. All right, let's look back up here at the top. Okay, so put these words in alphabetical order, and we look at the first letters of each word. We have a T, an S, a B, a D, and an S. We have 2 words that start with the same letter. Okay, so that's something we're going to be paying very close attention to. Okay, because they can't go in the same spot. One has to go before the other. So we'll look at the next letter. Okay, but let's start at A, and let's count, or go through our alphabet rather. A, no words. B, I have the word bright. I'm going to write that one down on the first line. B-R-I-G-H-T. Bright. Cross it off. Okay. C, D, I have down. D-O-W-N. Down. It off. Okay, D, E, nope, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Okay, I have 2 words that start with the letter S. I have shed and I have snow. So I have to look at the second letter, okay? So I'm going to look at the second letter of each word, and they are different, so we can use that to help us figure out which one comes first. And again, I have to run through my alphabet to decide which one comes first, okay? I have H and I have N. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, so shed is going to go next. And then snow. Put that on my drawn in line. Okay, and then last but not least we have Tommy, and that is with a capital T because it is a name. Okay, box 2, how many vertices? Circle them in red. Okay, this is a cylinder, so imagine the shape of a can. Okay, a pop can, a vegetable can, whatever. And we're looking for corners. We don't actually have any corners. I know it looks like it in our drawing, but this is 3-dimensional, so it's actually round, okay? So there's no actual corners, all right? So we are having 0 vertices. When is it my turn? Okay, I see several problems here. First of all, our first word is not capitalized. We're going to capitalize our first word. When is it my turn? That is a question. When is a question word. So I'm going to make a question mark here at the end. Okay. When is it my turn? And this ER does make a sound, but it's not the correct for the word turn. So we're going to replace this E with a U. That makes as well. Alright, when is it my turn? Now we can write it. When with a capital W, H-E-N, make sure it's nice and neat, is it. You should have spaces in between your words. My turn. Stay on the line. A question mark. Okay, how much money? Let's label our money first. I have a bunch of dimes here. Let's label all of our dimes. They're all worth 10 cents. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 here and a 10 here. Okay. I have one nickel. And I have one penny. Okay. Let's start off by counting by tens to see how much we have in dimes. I'm going to tick them off as I go, as I count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I'm going to write that down. 70. Okay. And I have one nickel, so that's 5. 70 plus 5 is 75. And one more. 75, 76. Label it cents. All right. Find the missing number. 32 plus equals 50. Okay, this is an addition, so my answer goes on top of my triangle, so 50, and part of that is 32, and the other part is question. These two we can add, or we can subtract from the top. I can make a subtraction problem. 50 minus 32. Okay, starting in my ones place, I do not have enough to take 2 out of. I cannot take 2 out of 0, so I'm going to have to go over here and break up one of my 10s. Now I have 4 10s. I'm going to bring the 10 over to the 1, so now I have 10 ones. Now I can take 2 out. 10 minus 2 is 8. 4 minus 3 is 1. So our mystery number is 18. Alright, 140 minus equals 70. This is subtraction, so 140 goes at the top. 140, and the two parts are, well, we have a mystery number and I have 70. So I can add between these two, or I can subtract from the top. And I have a subtraction problem right here. 140 minus 70. 140 minus, and now remember, I've got to keep it lined up. I don't have anything in my ones or my hundreds place, so I'm just going to put a 0 there just to kind of hold the space. Okay, start in 1, 0, take away 0, stays a 0. 4, take away 7. I cannot take away 7 from 4. Okay, so I have to go to my hundreds and break it up. Okay, so that leaves me with 0 hundreds, and that means I have 10 tens. 10 tens, so now I have 14. 14 take away 7 is 7, and I have 0 here, so 0, so 70. Okay, plus 55 equals 100. It's addition, so 100 goes on top, and we have our mystery number, and we have our 55. Those two add, and we subtract from this from the top. So let's use a subtraction problem. 100 minus 55. That's 5 10s, 5 1s. Put them all in the right spots. Put a 0 there to hold the place value for 100s. I cannot take a 5 from 0, so I have to go next door. Well, I can't take anything from I can't break up 0, so I got to go all the way over here next door. Okay, I'm breaking up this hundreds. Now I have 0. Now I have 10 10s. Okay, but I still need to move over here. So now I'm going to break up the 10 10s. Now I have 9 10s and I have 10 1s. Okay, 10 take away 5 is 5. 9 take away 5 is 4. And we have a 0 here, so 0. So our answer is 45. Last but not least, minus 12 equals 30. Mystery number goes on top, and we have a 12 on the bottom as a part, and the other part is 30. Okay, we add the bottom, or we subtract from the top. Okay, so let's add 30 plus 12. 30 plus 12 minus 0 ones plus 2 ones is 2 ones. 3 tens plus 1 10 is 4 tens. 42 minus 12. Round to the nearest hundred. Okay, I have 2,600, 1 10, and 2 ones. So I look at the tens. If it is 5 or above, we round up. If it is 4 or below, we stay. So we're going to stay. This is below 4, so we're going to keep our 2,000, and we're staying at 600. And it's just like that. How many syllables are in each word, okay? Social studies. Let's clap it out. Ready? Social studies. 4. Social studies. Okay. Social studies. Well, since it's 2 words, we have to split between there. Interesting. Ready? Interesting. 4.